Hello there. The purpose of this lesson is to model the ground floor of a modern house. Here, we can see this unique home in a wooded setting. Let's start by modeling the ground level.
Okay, let's select our person, delete them. We are going to insert from our computer, choose your file, click on image, hover over the origin, extend outward, and click orbit. Now we are going to resize. I hit the hotkey T for the tape measure. Now I am typing 30 feet. Okay. The image has been resized. Pan, orbit. Let's right-click and explode. Now we will right-click again and make a component. I will call this garage level. Pan and orbit. For a nice position, we will now hit hotkey R, and we will outline the perimeter of the ground level of our modern house. I'm taking my time to align things correctly. Notice it turns gray. Don't let that scare you. It's normal. It means you've done things correctly. Choose the offset tool to finish your perimeter. 6 inches, enter. There we go. We are now going to use the line tool to continue our outline. Now, there are many ways that this can be done. What's important, though, is to take your time, think about the entire layout, work slowly, and try to focus on precision. Here, I am panning to look for the next spot where I will outline. Zooming in carefully and going just a bit beyond the normal outline. This is helpful because I can see where I have been. Here, I am using the guide tool, hotkey T. Guidelines can be helpful. All right, moving over to the other side. Working slowly. Again, with a focus on precision. I will extend this line all the way up to the top. Here, I have pulled up the guide tool. Now, I am typing 6 inches. I will then bring up the line tool and trace over my guideline, thus ensuring a 6-inch width for this interior wall. Now I am panning, looking carefully for places that I may have missed. Zooming in, this doorway needs to be outlined. Here I'm using the guide tool again to ensure the 6-inch width that I'm looking for. Tracing the guideline. This door needs to be sectioned off as well. There's another one up here. All right, that does it. The garage door needs to be sectioned off as well. This garage door opening needs to be sectioned off. All right. I will now use the rectangle tool to outline this column. And then I will slowly navigate to the other column, trying to take advantage of the inference points, as you can see. Sometimes it's difficult to get the inference point to show up, but when it does, it can be very useful. I am now using the line tool to enclose this blue area here, which will be a cemented area in front of the garage door opening. Remember, I'm trying to focus on precision. Taking my time. I am now panning over, and I'm going to use the line tool to enclose this column. Now, it looks like I've outlined everything. I'm going to select this white area here and delete. Ah, there we go. Now we can see what we're working with. All right. I will use the eraser to move around, and I'm going to do some cleanup. Remember, if you're unsure about what should be erased and what needs to stay, you can always go back and look at the original graphic or the original blueprint as a reference. Ah, okay. Finishing things up. Oh, there's a little stray. All right, that looks good. I can see what I'm working with. Now, once again, let's enclose the whole thing. There we go. All right. My foundation is coming along. I will do the same thing over here using the line tool. Taking my time. There we go. And this front porch area here. Next, I'm going to go through, I'm going to right-click each section and reverse the faces. Visually, it will be easier to see if things are white. All right. Now, I'm going to enclose the area for the staircase. Here, I will click on this edge and I will divide it 15 times. I'm just testing now to see if the division took place. And I can see that it has. I will now use the line tool and the endpoints to create what will become my steps. Almost finished. One more. There we have it. All right. I am now going to select my foundation. I'm going to pull up the Move tool with Control so I can make a copy of it. I will now select this piece here, right-click, and I'm going to make it a component. I will call it Floor 1. I'm going to do the same with this. Right-click, make component. I'll call this one Floor 2. There we go. Let's check. Components. Ah, there they are, along with the original. Very good. Now, I'm going to remove this piece. Not to worry, because it's in my components list. as you can see. All right, it's time to make this look real. Let's move around, double click, and we're going to use the push-pull tool. I'm going to bring up all of the walls 8 feet. Using the height of another wall as an inference point, you will notice that they snap into place. The columns snapping into place.